Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Jasmine. Welcome to the Energy Healing Collective. I am the owner and creator of Jasmine Gary, where we're all about Reiki, Ayurveda, and art. And today I am here to talk to you about the Heart Chakra. This is my favorite one. That is why we're not starting with the first chakra, the root chakra. I'm starting with the heart chakra because I just find this one to be so powerful. It's maybe one of the easier ones to connect with. So in this video, I'm just going to give you a little overview of the heart chakra, the colors, how to work with it, some of the symptoms, and balance, or if it's imbalance, and just some other tools I like to use to help balance that chakra. So, one thing that I want to start out with is the color. The color of this chakra is green. The secondary color is pink, of course. I think that is one of the easiest ways to begin to work with this chakra. And when you're meditating, or if you're just taking a moment to close your eyes, see if you can bring that color into your mind. Visualize green rings around you, and turn that color into charge up that heart chakra center. Also, the secondary color is pink. So similar if you want to visualize that color. And also I like working with that color when we're talking about crystals. So if you're trying to find a crystal that's going to resonate best with your heart chakra, I find green crystals, jade, aventurine, tree agate, moss agate, all that good one, maybe even some green fluorite, green calcite. But I will go on a whole other video of just crystals for that. But then same thing, heart chakra, of course, everybody's familiar with rose quartz. That's like gorgeous pink crystal. So that one is great if you just want to meditate with it. Hold it in your palm as a palm stone. Maybe lay down with it on your heart center. It's also really great if you're going to wear it, a necklace that falls right onto your heart. That can be very helpful too. So the heart center, just take a moment, if you will, to close your eyes. Place one hand over the heart center. And just see when you bring your intention, when you can bring a little mind into your body, what you notice there. The doorway to the sacred is found within the heart. The gateway houses your anatomical heart, and thus is named the heart chakra. It is a path to alchemical and miraculous, and a means by which negative patterns are reversed and cleared. This chakra is about dropping all judgments and embracing the beauty that is our innate spiritual perfection. By surrounding in the heart chakra, you will be able to tap into deep wells of compassion, restoration, purity, grace, and acceptance for all that is. Strengthening the heart space creates a beautiful, unified field around you, allowing you access to wisdom beyond intellect and words. This is the wisdom of the divine. We call it heart-centered consciousness. Practicing staying inside heart wisdom and allowing it to guide you will better connect you to the cosmic heart, which belongs to the highest chakra, the divine. Another reason why I wanted to start with this chakra is because the element around the heart chakra is air, and also the season is spring. And I'm probably not going to post it today, but today is actually the first day of spring. So we're feeling that lovely, flowy energy. The wind is blowing in the warmth, blowing in all the good stuff. And I just want to take a minute now to go over some of the characteristics with somebody who may have a balanced heart chakra and other people who may have not so much of a balanced heart chakra. So take this moment to kind of tune in with yourself and see if your heart chakra could use a little loving. So again, closing our eyes if it works for you. When our heart chakra is in balance, you are accepting, you give unconditional love. You know that in order to love another, you must love yourself first. You're able to forgive others. You're able to forget the negativity from the past and move on. You are empathic, caring, and compassionate. You are willing to help others, but also are aware of when to take care of yourself. You're confident in your abilities. You're at peace with those around you. You have profound love for nature and all of her creations. Now, if we're a little out of balance, sound like your heart chakra could use some vibrational love. There are so many ways you can work with this chakra. It's not just what a lot of people think simple, like, oh, I just got to sit down and be quiet. No, there are so many things, from affirmations, meditations, of course, yoga poses, mudras, crystal therapy, nutrition, sound therapy, color therapy, herbs, aromatherapy, journaling, and Maitri, which is also a meditation, but specific from the heart and working with the heart-centered energy. So we are going to be covering all of those. Those are all in my workbook. Balance. You may be feeling shy or timid, feeling fearful of getting hurt, feelings of loneliness, feeling unloved or unwanted, feeling overly suspicious, feeling possessive or unwilling to share, feeling antisocial often, feeling judgmental of others, fearful of relationships, experiencing jealousy, unwilling to interact with others, practicing poor self-care, being abusive toward yourself, friends, and partners, testing others to prove their love, overly empathetic, being overly concerned with others, setting poor boundaries, feelings of codependency, being dependent on others for happiness, acting clingy or overly attached, tending to stay in abusive relationships, tending to sacrifice self for others, indulging in self-care, being smothering, craving social interaction often, being too trusting, and falling in love frequently and quickly. Now, if any of those, I do have a YouTube video. I will link to this video of all amazing heart chakra affirmations. I say the affirmation and then I allow you to repeat it after me. So one of the best heart chakra affirmations is, I am giving and receiving love effortlessly and unconditionally. You feel that in your soul, and maybe if it doesn't resonate with you so much, that could be could start working with heart chakra a little bit more. A lot of the yoga poses are going to be heart opening. So we have a lot of cobra, sphinx, wheels, anything that's encouraging the chest to open up and the heart energy to be pushed forward. One of the most simple and popular mudras, which I'll go over more in the future, is just the simple Anjali mudra. So you inhale, arms up, press the hands together, and exhale them to heart center. And feel like you're pushing evenly into both hands, not pushing super hard, but allowing that tension to bring energy to the space. Pushing evenly into all the fingers and the palm. And allowing this to help balance our heart center. All of this is happening right in front of our heart. Let's see, I went over crystals. Nutrition. So with nutrition, same thing with the colors. We're talking greens, kale, broccoli, kiwi, avocado, all of these bright, light, fresh nutritious veggies and fruits are going to be really helpful in fulfilling and making sure our heart has all those minerals and all that good stuff there. An herb, one of my favorite herbs to work with in the future. In another video, I'll go over all of the herbs, but it's rose. Rose is one of my favorite plant allies. Rose is a protector, is a comforter, and can see right through our crap and gets right to the healing. So we can use that as just like an essential oil, drink it in a tea, go walk through a rose garden, bringing rose plant medicine into our life. The essence for the heart is so amazing. The Sanskrit for heart chakra is Anahata. And Anahata in Sanskrit defines as unhurt, unstruck, where we are unhurting, we're not hurting ourselves and our actions and our words and our thoughts. Anahata, unhurt. The name refers to the seed symbol Yam, which Yam is the chant that we can use to help those vibrations get to the heart chakra, which is generated without friction through pure vibration at this chakra level. So, as opposed to the anatomical heart, which is located in the left side of the chest, the ethereal heart chakra is located directly in the center of the chest, between the breastbone and the rib cage, and between the lungs. The Sushumna is aligned with your heart chakra, which corresponds with the cardiac plexus, a nerve bundle at the base of your heart. This vortex holds the space of neutrality as it divides your body into hemispheres, with the lower half of your chakras performing primal functions and the upper half sustaining interaction with higher forms of spiritual consciousness. Also, the heart chakra can be associated with different body parts. So it's not just about the heart. The heart chakra resonates with the thymus, the lungs, rib cage, circulatory system, blood, breasts, milk ducts, shoulders, arms, and hands. It shares functionality of the diaphragm and esophagus with the solar plexus chakra. The cardiac plexus links to the epidaurium, the pericardium, and a number of branches directly intercepting the vagus nerve. It connects your sympathetic nerve trunks and a number of the nerve masses to cardiac nerves running from the heart to the nervous system, and eventually to the brain. This information superhighway connects to the vagus nerve, your second brain. Physically, your heart chakra is responsible for your respiratory system. From the origins of your beating heart to the blood circulating to your arteries and veins, the breath of life, also known as prana, animates your lungs and keeps oxygen moving to every single cell through a network of blood vessels. Your blood transports nutrients and removes cellular waste such as carbon dioxide and nitrogen from your system. Neurotransmitters regulate body temperature, acid-alkaline balance, and the water contents of your cells. The circulatory system protects your body by managing proteins, white blood cells, and antibodies to defend you against foreign invaders. Clotting mechanisms in the bloodstream prevent blood loss after injury. The blood has so many jobs, it's hard to name them all. And we aren't finished here yet. Your heart and thymus produce an array of hormones and neurotransmitters, including oxytocin and thymosin, which play a role in immunity, social bonding, childbirth, and reproduction. Since there is an inextricable link between emotions and physical health, restricting your emotions in your heart space can shorten your overall lifespan and lead to an autoimmune disorders. You can come to a place of balance and harmony inside your heart walls and feel completely safe. You experience bliss. When you're in extended periods of obstacles, the unlovable, the more you recognize love as a state of being rather than something you simply give and receive. Love is the natural frequency of all that is. It is the unconditional wavelength of the divine, and your portal is the multi-dimensional heart space. We learn through heart coherence how to combat lower vibrating emotions like disappointment, pain, or disgust is the next. Through an attitude of gratitude, we learn how to surrender and gain the courage to know ourselves and to forgive and accept or release those things that aren't in our highest alignment, affording us the opportunity to react with empathy and kindness. Heart-based sensitivity is a superpower that we have started to reclaim in the era of the divine feminine, and its resurgence signals a greater movement of consciousness in the heart center. So when we have an underactive chakra, we think of an underactive heart chakra as being shut down and closed off emotionally. But there are many ways a heart chakra can be weakened: through grief, loss, betrayal, abandonment, and rejection. You may feel pain, emptiness, or loneliness inside. As the flow of energy from the higher chakras to your lower chakras becomes interrupted, it can cause isolation or depression. An underactive heart chakra can present an inability to forgive others, poor coping and sharing skills, apathy, aimlessness, loss of self-love, and withdrawal in general, victimhood, defensiveness, and bitterness. So over the course of this workbook and the videos, my goal is to help you create a balanced heart space. And in that balanced heart space, we are going to feel love, we're going to feel powerful, we're going to feel invigorated. And then in context of love and relation, a host of abilities start to come together when heart coherence is reached, including good judgment, apathy, compassion, motivation, and acceptance. Since the heart is the bridge between physical reality and the metaphysical realm, balancing the heart chakra will mean harmonizing all layers of divine, including good judgment, apathy, compassion, motivation, and energies in the more depth layers of your lower chakra systems. Your personal needs and desires will be purified, allowing you to calibrate to your 0 point center, which at its heart is pure unconditional love. In turn, this will open you up to greater expansion, connection, and possibilities in every area of your life as your heart exudes waves of gratitude and joy. Remember that the key to the heart space is to hold high vibrational attitudes, infusing laughter into more moments and refreshing your stagnant energy by getting out of your routine and exploding to gain a fresh perspective. There are many levels of consciousness that you can gain access to. And if you align with the heart truth inside you, it will always guide you on the right path. So I am going to finish this video off with a heart opening exercise. I hope you gained some information. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to healing our heart centers together. The special inspired meditation from the guide and teacher Paul of Venus will take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, and this will help to open the back of your heart chakra to take in loving source energy. Begin in a seated position where you'll be undisturbed and able to focus your energy. Start by taking a few long, deep inhalations into the belly for 3 counts and exhale for a count of 5. By breathing into the diaphragm and releasing a longer exhale, you help slow your nervous system, which signals to your body that you are safe. Begin to focus your breathing on a point between your shoulder blades behind your heart, in the middle of your upper back. Breathe into this space a few times to release any tension. Imagine a white shimmering diamond light above and behind you. This liquid crystalline light is pure source frequency, glimmering with golden reflections. Feel it streaming into the back of your heart space through your back and shoulder blades, like a beam of light penetrating the center point on your back. As the back of your heart chakra opens, shift your attention briefly to visualize the front of your heart chakra sinking down and closer to the size of a quarter. Shrinking the front of your heart chakra helps you keep the love within you that you are sourcing from your back heart space. With your attention on your back, once again, feel this loving light pouring in, filling up your heart from behind. Feel the warmth and love as you allow it to fill up your entire heart space. Magnetic energy fields exist around everything and everywhere. They're spiraling up, they're spiraling down, they're spiraling all around. And these infinite loops of energy are propelling itself, unending, circulating the feminine and masculine energies. And this field around the heart can be up to 3 feet in diameter, if not bigger. The heart is nested within your body's largest aura. Your heart's electromagnetic field arcs out from the heart and then returns to the heart's 0 point center. It is from this center that neutrality is reached. This center also aligns with the center of the fields of your physical body and light body. This field helps us visualize the geometry of pure, aligned consciousness. And it helps us understand and connect with our soul's higher intention of unconditional love. The 0 point is a very tiny space that maintains stillness. Accessing it can open up doorways to infinite and possibilities in multidimensional realities. It's important to grasp this concept to understand that the heart space is wildly important for gaining access to higher consciousness. It will take the full connection of your heart, body, mind, and spirit to reach the 0 point. When your heart center is activated and you begin to work with the heart, you create a pathway to your heart chakra and the energy point located at your thymus between your heart chakra and throat chakra. Your high heart chakra can become fully activated after all your other chakras have fully developed and opened. The high heart chakra is sometimes referred to as your etheric heart and is said to be where intention originates from. It helps you connect language with emotions like compassion, which creates a profound heart coherence and therefore a profound healing effect on your body. This sacred space bridges your emotion and intellect to connect you more fully to divine love. One simple way to begin to activate and connect with the heart chakra space is through tapping or emotional freedom technique. So to find the space, put your fingers on your collarbone, and then just a few inches below, you will notice some divots there, and you can begin to create circular motion or tapping there. This is a great way, simple, easy, fast way to begin healing this chakra. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I look forward to learning more and healing more with you in the future. Namaste.